Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5:01. I call this Hope School Board meeting to order. I am Alvis Hamilton, Hope School Board President. Did you say you wanted district that went in?
Okay. Jimmy Courtney, Vice President, Zone 4.
Bubba Powers, Zone 2.
Margaret Moss, Zone 3.
Lakeisha Jones, Zone 1.
Nathaniel Holyfield, Zone 6.
Bill Hoagland, Zone 7.
That's not my regular voice. That's not my regular voice.
I'll entertain a motion on the consent agenda. It's the approval of minutes, expenditures.
Mr. President, if there's no questions or anything, I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
It's been moved by Mr. Courtney, seconded by Mr. Holyfield, that we approve the consent agenda as printed. Those in favor show by a show of hands. And we have unanimous vote. Next up is Superintendent's report.
I will keep this brief. I understand between a lot of people on a lot of things. We have enrollment. We're relatively stable on that. 2133 is where we're sitting at right now, which is very similar to what we had been. Within about 20 students or so. It's not a drastic drop off. That's pretty consistent with our trend for the last 3 years. South Arkansas overall is not really growing. We have some to go out, some to come in. I feel fine with that level of enrollment at this juncture based on our planned expenditures and everything like that. We are with that, to take a dip a little bit in some of our federal funding and state funding. That's based on allocations, but all of that is within the normal range of change. So I feel comfortable with that. Next month, we'll have the approved additional year-long budget, and building fund and all that. We'll be coming next month. Just to reiterate, I think we're in a very effective position. In addition to that, we should have letter grades coming out within the next month, probably, or at least the preliminary letter grades within the next month, which also means there will be a growth component, teacher, class to class, student to student. They're doing that now. I think the state thought they would have this done by now, they do not, so that could be a delay. What they do is they track student growth overall year to year, subject to subject, and that gives an overall growth score for a campus based on subject. So that's what they're doing right now, and then they will give a preliminary score. They just got those rules approved by the state last week. I don't really think they're in a hurry to do that, but that should be next month, I believe. District letter grades are also going to be distributed at some point. That's going to be a longer process. I don't even know that that will happen within this academic year. It may happen after this academic year, but I'll keep you posted on that as well, because we're taking all kind of factors into consideration there. Pretty smooth, knock on wood, smooth transition for schools. There have been random things that have happened, like a unit, an AC unit goes down, or the bus line has to get ironed out, or things like that. But overall, it's been a really smooth transition. I've been pleased with the process and the hard work of the teachers and principals and overall support staff to get the job accomplished. Yes, sir.
The first day, I just curious. Clinton, I know my wife and I drove through a little after 4, and it was way backed up. Looked like a teacher was directing traffic. I know just the, first day. Anything unusual?
Yeah, all those things are probably accurate. So I think we had a situation at drop off with Earl Hendry to make sure that the
Okay.
traffic was smooth.
Nothing unusual, just
Nothing unusual.
first day.
Nothing unusual. But that has been.
But that's the way to jump in there, get out there and direct the traffic. That's what they were doing. Good for them.
I want to know the name of the person that you're referring to. Maybe they have.
Well, now I'm assuming it was a teacher. Now,
I'll find out.
we have very aggressive folks. It could have been a parent or a grandparent too, but whoever was doing it was doing a great job.
Okay. Next up, this is. Something I want to show you. So Bespoke Media did a magnet video. You saw that magnet video last year. They dropped an overall district video, and so Tony is going to cue that district video up. There's a few edits that we've requested from Bespoke Media already. One edit was that they brighten up some of the colors and some of the transitions, that they straighten the logo at the end, and then highlighting the Collegiate Academy because they did not highlight it in this video the way they had in previous ones. But Tony's gonna pull that up, and whenever he gets that pulled up, I just wanna show that to you so you can see some of the work that they did. I think you'll really appreciate it. Okay, anything else on that? We'll transition. Going once? All right, Mr. President, at your leisure.
Okay, next up is unfinished business,
Oh, okay, nothing there.
and then the new business with the Bloom Corp.
All right, we got balloon quotes, so this is gonna be paid for with magnet funds. There's two quotes there that go over the $10,000 mark that we're looking for approval from the magnet federal expenditures. Looking for your vote there.
You know what, I move that we accept the, bid and quotes.
Lakeisha Jones, second.
It's been moved by Mrs. Moss, seconded by Ms. Jones, that we accept the Bloom Corp as presented. Those in favor, show by show of hands. And we have unanimous vote. Next up is bus camera system quote.
We're on a rotation with the new bus camera system. Over the next 4 to 5 years, we're hoping to have 100% camera upgrades. They're expensive, but we're able to do this with safety money. We got that approved in writing by the state this past summer. We'll pay for that with the second round of safety money that we received. So Maurice is here if you have any questions. I think you wrote your proposal for the board package as well. So, any questions there?
Just comment, I think it's gonna be a tremendous thing. I know I was talking to Officer Dean today, I think since school has started, he has written 8 or 9 citations for schools passing buses that are stop sign out, they're still passing them.
So maybe we should put something out about flashing red bus ahead.
Anything-
Maybe we should put something out about that.
Anything good, but I just want y'all to know that he's been kind of tasked to do that right now. Now, he won't be able to do that the whole school year, but he's been trying to help our patrol out doing that, and he's done, it's either 8 or 9 since school started, so.
You said Officer Dean doing that? Well, let me make sure right now. Do we pay Officer Dean salary?
Yes.
Well, why he can't do it for us then? Why school going on? Why he couldn't be assigned to do it?
He could, but that would take away from his presence in the school buildings from an SRO's perspective. If he was only doing traffic, that would be.
Yeah, that was the thing I was gonna bring up. I tasked him to do it just if there's not any issues going on, just kind of help patrol out. Because our patrol, we can't just assign a patrol officer to do it because of calls, but, our patrol officer's doing it, but if they get called, they have to take the call now. If the superintendent wants to, and he can visit with the chief of police, and they can change up some stuff, and some, that's at his discretion. But just like you said, you're taking a SRO off campus now, and put them out there in a patrol function.
I think they're muted. I think the video cameras are muted in the back, so if there's nothing else, I move that we accept.
Can I-
Oh, okay.
Mr. Henry, is this just a blanket request amount, or is there more money available so we can do more later?
Well, this is this last round of safety grant, and it's gonna be more money
We
available.
gotta find the money for the rest of it.
Okay.
But this is only a fourth of the fleet, right?
So what,
A fourth or a fifth of the fleet?
right,
So
that's
we
6
got-
cameras out of 23 you're out.
Yes, sir. So I didn't look and see what dollar value was on the safety budget.
180, so that was 180 total, and we
Yes.
still have a few other larger expenditures for that. So this is a decent chunk of that, but
Yes,
it's
sir.
gonna be,
Okay,
the 180 will have more expenditures for it.
all right, thank you, sir.
So these 6 cameras, are they going on the buses that we take out of town?
No, we'll upgrade 6 of the buses that we have more problems with at this current time. The bus that we go out of town, it does have cameras. They are newer than the old ones.
Okay.
These cameras are going on about 10 years old, and they begin to become obsolete and compatible with other cameras. And these cameras, we leading towards maybe getting a live view. Administrators can sit in the office. If a bus call that in, they can be able to live view that. That's what we're going towards.
The changing factor for me was the fact that we have to take out essentially a hard drive and save it on a disk or save it on a flash drive, bring it on over to the bus garage or from the bus garage to the school, plug it in. I mean, it's just like a lot of different factors to just pull film if somebody got into a fight on a bus or illegally passed or whatever the case might be. So this should simplify it.
So this is 10 years out of these cameras we're replacing, is,
Yes.
I heard that. And how much has the technology
Yeah, that's the problem.
upgraded
Not today.
since 10 years ago?
Right at that.
I would think.
That's where we are.
Keisha Jones, move that we accept
Bus camera.
the facility and transportation bid for video cameras.
Margaret Monster.
It's been moved by Ms. Jones, seconded by Ms. Moss, that we accept the bus camera bid. Those in favor, show by show of hands. And we have unanimous vote. Next up is the Go Garden.
This was a late edition, so you'll have it printed. This expires for renewal on the 31st of August. Our new tech director caught that actually today, so we added it today. It's a chunk of change, but we pay for this. Last year, we paid for this out of Magnet. We spread it over the entire district. We'll do the same thing this year. We've done this previously without Magnet money and paid for it out of district. It's not that we wouldn't do it. It's a good safety measure for us to have. I'm just giving you the funding mechanism that we would use this year. Comes with about a $30,000 price tag, which obviously is not super cheap, but we were able to pay for this through Magnet.
And again, Dr. says it's coming out of magnet funds.
It is,
Okay.
and just to be clear, years ago, before Magnet, it would come out of district, so this is an expense we would want to incur anyway
Yes,
for
sir.
safety, for devices for our students and our staff.
Make a motion, we accept the bid for Go Guardian.
Second.
It's been moved by Mr. Coleman, seconded by Mr. Courtney, that we accept the bid for Go Guardian. Those in favor, show by show of hands. And we have unanimous vote.
Our last thing I have formally is the personnel packet. Nothing too crazy here. There's just some additional, I think they're all classified positions. CPS, BHE, and the ABC program, replacing some special ed paras and classroom paras. They've had subs in these spots since the start of the year, but now we're looking to hire these positions. So if you want to have executive, you certainly can, but if not, it's straightforward packet.
I make a motion, we accept the personnel packet as proposed.
Second.
It's been moved by Mr. Coleman, seconded by Mr. Holyfield, that we accept the personnel packet as presented. Those in favor, show by show of hands. We have unanimous vote. If there's nothing else
Well,
before. Yes, sir.
just a point of personal privilege, the Hope Bobcats opened up with a win yesterday in the tennis matches against the Queen, and as I left the park, it looked like they would have another win against Cannon Ferry. So good start to the season, and God bless those kids, because that tennis
Hey, just real quick, Marty, I just want to make a comment. You know, I go around visiting a lot of stuff, and I know we've been extremely busy this summer. And I want to thank you, Dr. Crosby, and Mr. Henry, and your staff, and everybody's been involved in these transition campuses. I know we had to transition Darwin and Burl Henry and Garrett. I know that was a headache, not just for you and your people, but for your staff. And I think nothing comes in the time we all want it to, but I think it's all going smooth. I think the first couple of days ran real smooth. We had hiccups, that's expected. I do want to say the fencing around the high school, I think looks
fantastic.
great. So whoever's idea all it was, put all that hard work, y'all did a good job with it was. But I just want to make sure that y'all get that, because it looks good. The campuses look good, you know. First time in a while, I've gone through and checked all the campuses, and yards were cut for the first day of school. Not a bunch of grass blown up everywhere. And to tell our yard people they did a good job. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, Maurice can talk on this all he wants to, but that's a lot of hard work that goes into that. And behind the scenes, Maurice is sweating it and making sure that he's following up with people and busting his butt. So all the kudos to Maurice and his staff, and Amber King with the transportation staff, campus principals, deans of students, teachers, bus duty age, you name it. Like, there's a lot that's going in to make the school year smooth. And if you see a Hope Public School employee today, tomorrow, feel free to thank them because they're doing the Lord's work out there.
Well, I would agree with, since Jimmy brought it up, I would agree with what Courtney said. And since Maurice is here, I want to take this opportunity to tell you, thank you. I know this transition, Dr. Crosby and the entire staff, was not simple. And Maurice, just a special appreciation to you because you wear 100 different hats. And in the end, everyone seems to fit you. And I appreciate that. And also this community, what you have given back all these years, and what you give to the school district. I'm not nominating for Citizen of the Year, but it's not a bad idea. But I do, since you're here,
Thank you.
I want to tell you thank you, not just for your friendship for the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years, but everything that we get credit for, it's always a Dr. Crosley or Maurice or a principal or an assistant principal or, some staff member that's getting back and doing the work. And you lead the pack, sir, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir.
You're not retiring, are you? Did you tell these folks you're retiring or
It's
something? I don't
feeling
know.
good, it's feeling good.
Hey, that thing real sad.
Hey.
Thursday during our Kiwanis dinner, he come down after school was over with and was helping out. And I think I finally found somebody whose phone rings more than mine does. And your phone just, you try to carry on a conversation with it. Oh, work. And hey, I appreciate that because I feel the same way sometimes. I go home at 7 o'clock at night and work. But
We appreciate you all support.
It takes a really big team, and that team has to have the great leaders, and of course it starts with Doc there, but I know.
Sometimes it's in spite of it now. Sometimes it's in
Yeah,
spite
no,
of it.
I've run into that time too myself, but we're so thankful for all you put back into not just the school district, but this community. Great job as always.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Second that, great job, keep up the good work.
All right, football scrimmage tonight. Looking forward to a great season. Feel free to go to that or finish up the tennis match. And make sure you turn in your forms so I can keep those on file for the state.
They should be through the tennis court.
AAA card, I went on and got all mine done for Misty, but if you ain't done it, it's a.
It's the bane of my existence.
Well-
Every year, these AAA cards are the bane of my existence.
Well, no, I don't know why you cannot do it. I've done everything on the app.
It should be that easy.
But then I get an email and it says go log in from a computer. But then I go in there and it doesn't do anything. It just says that your superintendent, AD, or somebody else has to approve it. Once it's approved, then I'm good to go. But I don't know why the AAA makes it so.
It's the triple A, that's the answer.
Yeah, they don't get- he gets a lifetime one though. He gets a lifetime.
I think one of y'all tomorrow, if y'all have every year we have to kind of sit down and do this, I think. I will put it on my docket tomorrow. Raise your hand if you do not currently have a AAA pass.
I just need approval.
You need approval.
Yes.
You all, are you?
I'm just waiting for you or Philip to approve it. It says superintendent, AD, or somebody
Okay,
else.
all right. I'll get in there tomorrow and take a look at it. And there's probably more than your approvals that I need to.
I don't have one, but I don't need one.
Thank you to all of you who do your parts for the
This,
district.
thing you want us to sign,
Yes, sir.
we need to hand that to you. for
Please, please.
I already signed it. I just
Okay.
got to go.
Again, thank you to all of you for what you do for the district, all of you who are out there. If nothing else for the board, I call this adjourned.
Tony, you did an awesome job too. Thank you.
We're looking